Certainly a great way to start off the postseason and an exciting night in the Bronx. David, you could feel the energy here, starting with when Garrett Cole walked out to the mound for the first time. The Guardians really made him work the first 3 innings, but he did a nice job getting out of that 3rd inning after giving up the home run to Quan.
Yeah, that was the key to the game. If you think about that 3rd inning, it really could have come unraveled on Garrett Cole, but he really knuckled under and made a lot of good pitches in some tough spots. Stayed with his breaking ball, the combination slider and curveball. The knuckle curve really served him well, and then spotting that fastball when he needed it.
Bases loaded twice. After that, and after Harrison Bader tied it in the bottom of the inning, it seemed like Cole really settled in. What did you see different about his stuff the rest of the way?
I really like the combination of his knuckle curve and his slider. He threw him almost 50-50 in terms of one or the other. I think it was 26 sliders, 24 knuckle curves. One protects the other, I think. It's not just dominant when you're throwing all sliders. There's different speeds to it. There's different shapes to it. So I think they really work together very well.
And he got a pretty significant ovation when he walked off the mound. What do you think that meant to him, moving forward, knowing the way he was supported here in the Bronx?
It's huge. It's a huge confidence builder. There's nothing like it. When you pitch a good game and a big game here at Yankee Stadium, and you're walking off the field and the crowd gives you that kind of cheer that only they can do here in the Bronx, that takes you to a different level. Your confidence, the way you feel about it, the accountability to your teammates, the way they react to you, it just changes everything for him.
There was a big question mark coming into tonight. How would Aaron Boone deploy the bullpen? He went to Loizaga first, followed by Peralta, and then eventually Clay Holmes. What did you think of the job that Aaron Boone did in deciding where he was going to go? And then guys like Peralta and Holmes, well, they haven't been on a major league mound in quite some time, David.
I know. I thought Aaron Boone did a remarkable job. And in particular, you knew he would go to Loizaga, and he got a big double play ball in a key spot. And then Wandy Peralta was perfect right in the middle of that. He's a perfect matchup for Cleveland and their left-handed batters. He also got a big double play ball. That's what they're famous for, getting the ball on the ground, getting them to turn 2, and then Clay Holmes getting the ball in the strike zone was a big deal at the end.
Certainly a confidence booster for that bullpen moving forward. Now, there were some offensive big-time plays. I already mentioned Bader, Bronxville kid, to come up with that type of at-bat to tie things up there, David. Just really an asset both offensively and defensively for this Yankees team.
Yeah, he got the game tied. I mean, that was a bomb he hit over 400 feet, I think 109 miles an hour off of his bat. I think the Yankees feel like his power will play bigger in this park than it did in St. Louis, so he might have some sneaky pop in there, but also cut that ball off in the gap was a big deal to keep the bases loaded, which was in that 3rd inning, which really could have gone the other way for Garrett Cole.
Now, don't think it goes unnoticed, David. You made some predictions before the game. Aaron Judge was going to steal a base there. You also noted how big Anthony Rizzo would be in protecting Judge, and obviously we saw Rizzo with a huge hit as well.
Yeah, that's Aaron Judge, right? I mean, you knew somewhere along the line he was going to get walked, he was going to get pitched around, and that he was going to get on first base and say, you know what, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to run, I'm going to steal second base. Of course he did. So, and of course Rizzo's going to come up big in behind him and get a big home run. So, all things considered, couldn't have gone better for the Yankees. Their bullpen lined up, did their job. The guys behind Judge did their job. Rizzo with a big home run. Maybe that sets him up for a big postseason.
Time will tell. That's going to do it for now from the Bronx, but there'll be plenty more from Yankee Stadium in just a little bit.